Every time I grill hot dogs, I like to eat them two different ways. First, from the grill, right into the bun, a slice of cheese, and a drizzle of ketchup. That's the recipe that takes me back to my fun-filled days as a child. And as a matter of fact, the first thing I ever grilled was hot dogs over an open fire out in the wild with one of my best friends. And the second way I love to enjoy a hot dog is with all the fixings, just like those street-style hot dogs you see all over the world. So in this video, I'm gonna show y'all how to grill both of these to perfection. Welcome to week 5 of 5 in this special partnership with Walmart for the Get Your Grill On Challenge. Y'all made it, this is it. In this 5-week series, we're sharing delicious recipes, grilling tips, and how-to videos to get you grilling like a pro by Memorial Day, the official kickoff of summer. So with that, let's jump into the last video of the series and grill up some hot dogs. Vámonos! Boom! All right, friends, just as with the other videos, we do want to share with you a couple of money-saving tips and some time-saving tips as well. So tip number 1 is a money-saving tip. Hot dogs are amazing because they're super nostalgic, super delicious, and quick and easy to cook. And with hot dogs, you can feed your whole family and some friends for a very low cost. And when you load them up with all the fixings like we're gonna do in this video, you're gonna make them even heartier and more filling. Now the next tip is a time-saving tip. Hot dogs are very quick and easy to cook, and you can load them up with as little or as many ingredients as you and your family like to use. Let's get this Kingsford fire going. I'm gonna get my tumbleweeds under here. This time I am gonna run an indirect again. We're gonna run a dual zone fire. So let's pour over on this side. We're just gonna make sure all the coals are on one side. Everything settles in real nice. Fire's done. Let me get my grate on and the lid. Adjust our air about halfway. We wanna slow that fire down. All we need is a little bit of that Kingsford action in there. That's it. Now remember, we're making some epic loaded dogs. So we're gonna go bell pepper, onion, and jalapenos. I'm gonna cut my onion in half first, get that on the grill right back here in the back where it's extra hot. We're gonna cut our bell peppers in half, get these up here too, get the onion, jalapenos. Get them wherever you can get them. We are definitely loading up this grill. It's looking like a full house. We're doing something extra special today. I am a pickle-loving man, so we're also gonna grill up some pickle skewers. I love a good little char on them. These are gonna char up really quick. There's really nothing to cook here on the pickles. All right, we're gonna let those cook for a couple of minutes. Let's work on our hot dog now. We're using these Oscar Mayer beef franks today. This is one of my favorites. And we're gonna go ahead and open this package up because we're gonna wrap half of these in bacon. And the way I like to wrap these, I'll get my bacon straight like this, a little bit of an angle, and then we're gonna wrap it up just like that. When you get to the end here, get your little toothpick, keeps it all together right there. A couple more and we're ready to grill, baby. Friends, this is really quick and easy. It takes a little bit longer to cook them than it does to wrap them. Flippity flip our little veggies and we're ready to rock and roll for some epic street style hot dogs. Of course, as I said earlier, first I gotta get my childhood hot dog down first. That's just a lot of great memories doing that. I do remember it was out in the wild, me and my best friend, we took our little mini bike and we went out to this place in the middle of nowhere out there in the farm, started a little campfire, we opened up a can of chili and cooked some hot dogs. We got it done, man. We didn't know what we were doing, but they were damn good anyway. Let's get these on. Now first we're gonna go ahead and flip all of our veggies. They got a nice char right there. You can see that. I'm gonna leave the onions on a little bit longer. Those take a while because they are mostly all water. Jalapenos are not direct yet, so they're gonna take a little while too. We'll leave those there. Now our pickles, now they're full of moisture too, so they're not gonna get a lot of char. Let's get these hot dogs on. We wanna get these perpendicular to the fire so that they cook nice and even as much as possible. You wanna keep them away from the veggies. This is raw meat, so you wanna cook them. Now the other trick we do to our hot dogs, we're gonna put a little score on them, just like that. You can do the score a little closer. This works for me. Let's get these on the grill too. These bell peppers looking really good already. So I'm gonna swap places with the jalapenos. Ooh, we got a hot fire going. I'm gonna go ahead and get my pickles out. I don't want to dry them out too much. Bell peppers are good. We're gonna take these out. Look at that, beautiful, just beautiful. I am gonna go ahead and flip our onions now. They got a nice little char there. We're gonna get all of our jalapenos out too at the same time. They're looking charred enough for me. We're gonna take our cutting board over here. Let's get our bell peppers. Let's give them a little slice. I like to cut these in half, first of all. Then we'll cut them into some nice thin slices, just like that. I think those onions might be ready, so we'll be pulling those next. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Beautiful, look at that. Our onions are ready. They're still kind of hot, so in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my jalapenos. They've cooled off a little bit. First thing you wanna do is get that stem off. You wanna get this jalapeno and just cut it lengthwise. Don't worry about the seeds. Seeds are good for you. All kidding aside, if you want to take the seeds out, you most definitely can. We're going to transfer these to the foil right here next to the pickle. And we're gonna go ahead and slice off some of these onions. And I'm just gonna get them at an angle like this. I'm gonna flip it over like that. This part up on the outside is the skin. We don't want that, so let me throw that in the trash. And then all we gotta do is slice like so. Spin it around a little bit. Slice like so. Our onions are ready. So we're gonna toss that with our bell peppers, mix them all together. And this is gonna be a topping for our street style dog. So you see how we're doing here? Everything's moving right along. While the hot dogs are cooking, we're getting everything else ready. That, my friends, is a time-saving tip as well. Get them right over here. All right, back to work on our hot dogs now. Oh, baby, they're cooking good. Look at this beautiful color. They're getting a really nice sheen over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip these over one more time so we can get them cooking a little bit quicker. Right here close to the fire, now that it's all warmed up. And I'm gonna go ahead and sneak one of my childhood style hot dogs. I'm gonna warm up this bun really quick, and I'm gonna get me one of these hot dogs out of here. This one looks like it's a little more well done, so we'll sneak that one out. Warm up the bun. We don't wanna burn it, we just wanna warm it right up, make it extra delicious. Cool, got my bread all warmed up. We're gonna open this up, put the slice of that Sargento Pepper Jack, gonna put my hot dog in here. And then the last, but certainly not least, is that squirt of Heinz Ketchup right here, baby, just like that. Now, this right here is chef's privilege. I got a bunch of people to feed, but I am cooking here and I'm doing quality control as well. Just wanna make sure that they're good for everybody. Here we go. This is excellent. This is just like quick little way to eat a hot dog, and it never disappoints. I'm gonna eat the whole thing up. Don't tell nobody inside though. That was incredibly delicious. I need a quick sip before I finish off these other hot dogs. I'm gonna take me a sip of this Flash sparkling Kiwi watermelon water. This is gonna be delicious. All right, man, let's check our hot dogs. Ooh, they're looking good. Look at that. Our hot dogs are ready right here. We're gonna take these out. They're perfect, and I'm gonna rotate these one more time. We're gonna flip them. We're gonna close this up. We're gonna save these for a little bit later. I'm gonna call it good. Those hot dogs are done. Ooh, yeah, baby, look at that. Look how beautiful they look. Look at that gorgeous color. Perfect. We're gonna get them on the foil over here just to let them rest a little bit. But before we do, let's go ahead and pull these toothpicks out of the way so they don't poke up my foil. Now remember, we have 5 hot dogs, so we should have 5 toothpicks. I'm from Texas, I know how to count, that's 5. All right, we can wrap these up now. Let them rest a little bit while we get our buns warmed up and get everything else together. We can assemble our epic street style dogs. So we're gonna get these buns on here too. 2 buns right on the grill. That's a very hot fire. You wanna keep an eye on those because they're gonna be done really, really quick. All right, now you see I just laid these down. We're already getting some grill marks. We're gonna roll them to the top now. This whole bun process doesn't take more than 1.5 minutes at the most 2. When you got a nice hot fire like that. All right, it's been another 30 seconds. It's time to get them out. Woof. All right, we're gonna open these up, lay a nice, delicious Sargento Pepper Jack Cheese on each one of these. Remember, we're doing street style hot dogs, so we're gonna put one of our hot dogs in here, gonna put another one right over here. Next up, 1 whole slice of pickle here. Now that might be Chicago style, but I love pickles. A little bit of peppers and onions here. We wanna stuff it, fill her up. We've got our pickle, our cheese, our hot dogs. What are we missing? Oh, I know what we're missing. I always gotta bring the heat. Let's get some jalapenos on here. We're gonna lay down this jalapeno right here on one of them and lay this one down right here on the other one. We're almost there, friends. We're almost there. Y'all bear with me, but I'm gonna try to do it just like the pros do it and just give these hot dogs a nice little squirt all the way across. Ooh-wee, look at that. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of mustard right here, mustard. But wait, there's more. No hot dog complete without a little bit of Heinz ketchup. So let's go ahead and do that one. Boom, there you go. Our friends, my favorite part of every video, we have this epic street style hot dog. I can't wait to take a bite. Oh, baby. Now that, my friends, is a delicious street style hot dog. Man, oh man, we made it to the end. That wraps up week 5 of 5 in the Get Your Grill On Challenge in partnership with Walmart. It's been such an amazing experience getting to share so much good stuff with y'all. If you want to find this recipe with a full list of ingredients, as well as grilling tips, how-to videos, and more, you can click the link in my description and head to the Get Your Grill On destination page on walmart.com to find it all there. Now that wraps it all up. I've had a really great time sharing all of this with you all. And y'all, let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite recipe of this series? So until next time, I'm Arnie Tech. This has been the Get Your Grill On Challenge in partnership with Walmart, and I'll see y'all later. Boom!